Al Gore, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, Minnie.
I can't believe I'm in the presence of the godfather of green. This is quite a career high for me.
That's a new title.
You can take it with you wherever you go. Now, I wanted to ask you, of course, it's over a decade since the last film. Have you been missing the movie star business? What was the reason for coming back now?
There have been two big changes since the last film. The climate-related extreme events are much worse and more common, but the solutions are here now. That's the second big change, and that's why people are feeling, people who work on this, as I do, are feeling much more hopeful now.
Now, of course, when Donald Trump recently pulled out of the Paris Climate Agreement, did you have your head in your hands? What was the scene in the Gore household?
I was really fearful when he made that speech that other countries might use it as an excuse to pull out themselves, but the next day they said no. The rest of the world redoubled their commitments to the Paris Agreement, and in my country, our largest states and hundreds of cities and thousands of business leaders said, we're still in Paris, we don't care what Donald Trump says, we're going to meet the US commitments.
Climate change isn't something that Donald Trump cares about. Do you think he represents regular Americans?
No, I don't. Actually, a majority of Republican voters disagree with him on this and say we should solve it. A plurality of Trump voters in the primaries say they disagree with him on this, and 2/3 of the American people overall.
Now, some skeptics would say with North Korea threatening nuclear war, is climate change still the most pressing issue?
Well, you know, around the world, the findings are that it is one of the two most pressing issues with terrorism. Now with this crisis involving North Korea, this is a difficult challenge that we have to confront successfully. I don't think Donald Trump helped matters with his intemperate statement a couple of days ago, but he did succeed in getting a Security Council resolution, which is a positive step. Now, if China will enforce that resolution, we have a chance to solve it diplomatically.
Do you think you'll run for president again?
I'm a recovering politician. The longer I go without a relapse, the less likely one becomes.
And just finally, what is the greenest thing you've ever done apart from making this film? Because I just take the recycling out, which I know is embarrassing to say in front of you, but what's the greenest thing you've ever done?
Well, I try very hard all the time, but last year I planted 16,000 trees on my farm.
Wow, you've kind of blown me out of the water with my recycling
Well, I don't
story.
have the calluses on my hands, but my team did, and I'm very proud of that.
You're a green warrior. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for talking to me.
Thank you very much,
It's a pleasure.
Minnie.